Hey there, handbag lovers. It's Mindy with Posh Purse Company, and today we're going to talk about the difference between the Louis Vuitton Grand Palais and the Montaigne. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. I would really appreciate it. Let's talk about two of my favorite Louis Vuitton tote bags, the Montaigne and the Grand Palais. Very similar bags, but let's talk about the differences. These are my two favorite Louis Vuitton everyday totes. I recently did a video on which I think is the most functional tote of all, the Grand Palais. But let's talk today about the differences. So the size is nearly identical. I mean, it's minuscule as far as the difference in the sizes goes. The handles are the same width. The, the exterior's the same basically, but there are some differences in the interior. Obviously, we have this leather. This one is leather and the other one is monogram canvas. But other than that, and there's a price difference too, but they do have various different styles. Okay, so let's talk about the inside. So the interior of the Montaigne has a zipper pocket in the middle, and obviously it separates to make it two different pouches, and then you have a little slip pocket here, which has our authenticity guarantee in it, because all of our bags, the Posh Purse Company, come with an authenticity guarantee. And then two little smaller side pockets there. So I like this because, a lot of people don't like an open top because they feel if they live in the city or they don't feel secure. But I like that you can put your wallet in that zipper pocket and make it safe, or your phone or whatever valuables you have. So it is not easily accessible. It has the lock there, which is really pretty. So, and then this has a clasp up top, so you can even clasp it shut for a little bit more security. Just a really great bag. I think it's a really great size for if you leave for the day and you take quite a bit of stuff with you. If you look at my video from the Grand Palais, you'll see all the stuff that this fits. You can fit a small laptop in here, as well as full-size wallet, sunglasses, eyeglasses, baby wipes, snacks, whatever you need. It fits just about everything. Now, let's look at the Grand Palais. So the difference is the pockets are two side pockets. So there's a side pocket here and a side pocket on the other side. And on this one, the entire bag zips. So if you like an entire bag to zip, then you'll like this one better. I never zip this is the first time I'm actually ever zipping this bag. And I don't even know, I got so much stuff in here, I'm not even sure it's gonna zip. So yeah, I never zipped this bag. Let's see if it's going to zip. But this one zips all the way up, which you may or may not like. Doesn't look like that zipper is a very good zipper. But anyway, I love this bag. So the inside has a zipper pocket and then another big side pocket here. I have my laptop in here. In this one, I have a small wallet, but definitely fits a full-size wallet. My pouch for all your lip glosses and pens. By the way, if you're throwing your pens and your lip glosses in your bag, you're ruining the bag, right? I see so many bags come in at Posh Purse Company that are absolutely beautiful, and they come inside and they are just banged up, and that affects your resale value. Now, maybe you don't buy your bags, so you're ever going to sell them, which is what I used to think. Now I own a resale store, and everything is about the resale value, and you really do hurt your resale value if you have your pens just floating around in there, because they inevitably are going to have pen marks. So just protect your bags. You pay a lot of money for them. You work really hard. So just buy a little pouch. Doesn't have to be a fancy one. Even if you get the cosmetic case from the makeup counter, they have those all the time, but something, put your lip glosses in. I live in Florida, so if we have lip gloss or lipstick in our car for 3 minutes, it's melting. So definitely have a little pouch for that to protect your bag. So anyway, I got off on a little bit of a rant there, didn't I? But very similar bags. So I would say the big difference is, do you like an open bag? Because the size is about the same. This one doesn't have the lock like that does. They both snap to close. they both have the same design here. I would just say, a lot of people don't like the center pocket because they feel like if they feel like it prevents them from throwing stuff in, and it's like two small pockets instead of one big. So some people don't like that. I really don't mind it, but I have heard people not liking the pocket in the middle because it's kind of intrusive. So anyway, that is really the difference between the two. So let me know what you think. Do you have a favorite? I'm gonna have to say, I think they're all my favorite. How do you pick? I guess I'm just partial to this one, but I do really, really love this one. But let me know, what do you think? Do you have one or both of these? Or are they on your wish list? Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.